Hey Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot. So, wanted to do a career reading here, see what's going on energetically for us. What's coming towards us, Virgos, in career? What messages do you have for us? So, what I'm seeing right away is that right now you are rational, but you're also cautious right now. People also see you as trustworthy, dependable, as well as kind. But main thing that I'm seeing here is there is a lot of financial stability that'll be coming in for you. And this will be a voluntary change. And so if anyone has been struggling financially, certainly I hear you. Spirit is wanting you to know, Spirit is with you. And at this point here, you will see a change coming in. The main thing also, too, that I get with this is that Spirit is definitely saying it's time right now for you to really use your intuition. There could be anxieties that are ruling your decisions. There could also be potentially hidden enemies causing sabotage in some way. And so what Spirit is really saying here right now is, be careful of deception. This is a voluntary change, but make sure that you see people for who they are and who you're working with. And what I've got instead here that's coming in for you is romance. There is a love, there is a passion, and there is a partnership and a relationship that's coming in. But this is going to be a partnership where the head and the heart are aligned. And so this is absolutely beautiful. Who I see coming in as well is somebody that's very intelligent, very confident, and who will help you with your confidence. What I also see in this too, though, is you guys will stand together, but you'll stand together independently. But what I also see is that you'll come together based on your principles. You guys are very much aligned, or what you're working towards together is very much a strategic partnership, is how I would put it. And so Spirit, help give us some few more messages here. Thank you, Spirit. So we've got the High Priestess that fell out here in reverse. And so what I see here, actually, this is kind of interesting. So there in the past, or currently what you're dealing with in the work environment, is that there could be secrets going on, a potential deceit here. And so that's where it's very important to use your intuition at this point, because basically Spirit is just cautioning you that you may not be tapped in at this point, or you may need to work to be tapped in. But what I also see here is that a lot of you could have faced some negative exploitation here, or could be dealing with facing negative exploitation. And so basically, there's a lot of work for little pay, very little appreciation, and this is going to be the turning point. This is the time where you have been working hard, and where you haven't been being seen in the past, good fortune is on your side here. And so destiny always changes, but this is going to be a turn for the better for you. And with the Six of Cups, what I also see here is that this may be an interesting change. It's voluntary for you. So what I see in this in a lot of ways is if there was a workplace situation that wasn't working out, where you were seeing a lot of people deceive you, a lot of people take advantage of you, not appreciate you or recognize your value, there is a new situation coming in. You may be leaving a job, gaining a new place of employment altogether. There may be a new career opportunity coming in. But either way, the challenge for you is going to be not letting the past influence the decision of the present. And so now is the time really to be gentle with yourself. Not necessarily come into this holding that baggage where you're in defense, but instead realize the wisdom from that. Spirit is also recognizing and wanting you to remember, now is the time to stand your ground. You are in a favorable position. You were the one that was doing all the work here that wasn't being seen, right? So what I'm seeing here in this is that Spirit is really recognizing you and empowering you to recognize yourself, or basically letting you be seen. And encouraging you to really shine, to let yourself be seen, because this new relationship, this new partnership that you're walking into, this new job, is really absolutely valuing you for everything that you bring to the table. Now, with the Two of Swords, what I also see is this is going to be a difficult choice. Potentially some of you could have been at this job for a really long time. It's put you in a place of comfort. where it's like it's not necessarily that you're happy, it's that it works. It pays the bills. Things are basically, it keeps the wheels turning, but it's not necessarily fulfilling. And it's kept you in waiting. The Two of Swords is really basically saying here that now is the time where it will be a difficult choice, but this is an opportunity for a new beginning. The best advice really, though, is to use your intuition, use your gut feeling, recognize the value within yourself. That way you don't walk into this carrying forward that loss. Now is also too, or a time that basically Spirit is saying, don't take that baggage with you either of those past deceits, because really now is the time to cherish that present. And with the Knight of Wands, basically what I'm seeing here is that this is a time where really it'll be a career-driven inspiration for you. Moving to this job or this opportunity will leave you very highly motivated. It'll re-inspire you, and it'll also challenge you. It will be a competitive environment, but what Spirit's saying here is that this is nothing that you're not up for the challenge on. And you'll actually find that through this competition, you'll have a lot of enthusiasm. And what I really see in this is that basically it'll kind of melt away this piece of betrayal. Really what people are seeing here, for the people that you're walking away from, for the job that you're walking away from, it's taken them probably a long time to admit this, either to themselves or to you. But what I do see here is they have basically, there's been betrayals. They've taken action against you to misrepresent you. There's been defeat here where they thought they've defeated you or humiliated you. But what they're seeing now is that this was absolutely a pointless victory because the cost was you. And you're walking forward. I mean, look at this. With the Knight of Wands, you're walking away and they're watching you walk away, basically realizing that it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it to not appreciate you. And more importantly, they're now seeing everything that you've done and that you really did do with your cooperation. Now, also what I see with the Two of Cups here, I can't help it but do the bottom of the deck. But either way, what I really see is this is going to be a wonderful affinity and a harmony and a mutual attraction towards what you're moving towards. And it will also be very successful with the Queen of Pentacles. Like I say, this will reignite a lot of passion, a lot of energy for you. This will really put you into a position where people see you as a go-getter. Also, too, they see you as basically being very good at business and generating prosperity, as well as this is a time where they also see you as being very generous and charitable. And so whatever you're moving towards, what I see is you will be giving just as much as you receive and vice versa. And with the Queen of Wands, like I say, this is going to bring a lot of optimism to you. This is a new opportunity. This is absolutely gorgeous. If this resonates, like I say, please, share your story in the comments below. That way we can help support you during this transition. Because like I say, it'll be voluntary. However, change is always fun, as I like to put it. I start breaking out my F word. So let us help lift you up in those points of change where it's just a little bit more difficult, a little uncomfortable. That way we can all help build each other up to be our best selves and set each other up for success. Now, I did also want to just pull some animal totems. Look like Spirit is very much talking to us here in this. So what do we have here? We've got the horse. Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay. So the horse speaks to freedom. It says, your heart is pure and free. Actually, maybe I should hold it up here for you. There we go. So the horse, basically, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. And so, like I say, if anyone has been feeling like this is a difficult choice, you will quickly see through time with moving this way that you made the right choice, and you made the right choice for yourself here. This is going to be absolutely a freedom for you. And with the fox, basically the fox speaks to cleverness. And it says, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So there could also be a little bit of a love interest in this as well. But either way, what Spirit is saying here is if there's problems along the way, or if you see different issues with this, you will find a way out of them. Solutions will come to you. And so don't let those stop you here on that. And then with the elk, that represents nobility. Basically, it says, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. And so, like I say, this is something where there will be new challenges involved. You're going to be totally up with them. And more importantly, you'll be very familiar with them. You'll be able to find solutions through your problem-solving skills. And more importantly, you'll be able to take charge and stand in that place of nobility with your problem solving. And so this is absolutely beautiful. Like I say, Spirit is saying, you will be, if anyone has been hesitant on this one, you will find a new freedom that is so empowering with this job. And so I do see basically a piece of stepping into leadership in a lot of ways with this. And then with the sea otter, basically the sea otter represents happiness. And so it says, be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So there we go. A second one where it's like, maybe there's a little love romance going on with this too. So if there is, no pressure, but if you feel like you want to share, put it in the comments below. Let us help support you. But it seems like there's a lot of promise with this. Now, I did also want to pull a few oracle messages from the cosmos, see if there's any additional messages Spirit has. Absolutely talking during this reading, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. And so, like I say, if anyone has been feeling like they're in a place where they've just been taken advantage of, they're not being seen for the value that they bring to the table, remember, you have the power to create the life. You don't have to stay in that. And more importantly, there's a new freedom that's just waiting for you to grasp it. And remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. And so in a lot of ways, if you've been overworked trying to be seen in this job, doing 110, 150% every single day, and really just not being appreciated, remember, you can't change anyone else but yourself. They may not see you for that. And more importantly, it's probably that they do see you. They just don't want you to know that they see you, because then they would have to actually elevate you. And for whatever reason, keeping you beneath them keeps them in a greater favor that you don't deserve to be mistreated or taken advantage of like that. And so, like I say, this is one where it's like, let that go. They don't deserve you in a lot of ways. But more importantly, you have all the power you need to create the life that you love. And so I hope this helps. Like I say, for anyone that's looking at making a job transition or taking that leap, I really feel like this is a good omen and a good message in your favor, where things absolutely will be better than you expect. Thank you guys so much again for all your love and support. This channel would not be what it is without each and every one of you guys. So thank you guys so much. Take care. Love and light. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next reading.